Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can download and install a tool called Rufus on your Windows 10 operating system. In addition, I'm also going to show you how you can create a bootable Windows 10 USB drive using this Rufus tool. So Rufus is a tool which will allow you to create bootable USB drives on your Windows operating system. So the USB drive which you will create using Rufus, you can use it to install, let's say, Windows operating system or Ubuntu operating system or any other Linux or Windows operating system. So let's see how we can install Rufus on our Windows operating system. So the first thing you need to do is you just need to go to your favorite browser and search for Rufus. And the first link which will appear here will be from rufus.ie. And you can see Rufus is a small application which creates a bootable USB drive which can then be used to install Microsoft Windows, Linux or DOS operating system. So I'm going to just click on this link here, and then straight away you will be able to see this kind of interface here. From here you can choose your language. By default it's in English, but if you want to choose any other language you can choose it from here. And when you scroll down you will be able to see the latest version of Rufus here. So what we are going to do is we are going to choose the latest one which is on the top, which is Rufus 3.10 at the time of making this video. So I'm going to just click on this link which will download this rufus.exe file. So I'm going to just click on save, which is going to save this exe file. And once this executable file is downloaded, just click on this executable file, and then I'm going to minimize the browser here. And here it says, do you want to allow Rufus to check for the application updates online? I'm going to just say yes here. And now you can see whenever you click on this executable file, you will be able to see this kind of interface. So now the only thing which you need to create a USB bootable drive is the ISO file of the operating system for which you want to create this bootable USB. So you may have bought the Windows 10 ISO file from a valid website, or if you just want to evaluate the Windows 10 operating system to check whether Windows 10 operating system is the operating system you want to have and later purchase it, then you can also download the evaluation version of Windows 10 operating system for 90 days. So in these 90 days you can just evaluate Windows 10 operating system. So if you want to download the evaluation version of Windows 10 operating system for 90 days, then just search for Microsoft Evaluation Windows 10. And the first link which will appear here will be from Microsoft.com. So I'm going to just click on this link. Most probably I will provide this link in the description of this video also. And then here you will be able to see these options. One is ISO Enterprise, other is ISO LTSE. I'm going to choose ISO Enterprise here. You can see it's only available for 90 days. So 90 days are enough to evaluate and test your Windows operating system, and then you can decide whether you want to buy it or not. So I'm going to just click on continue here, and here you need to provide all the information about yourself and about your company. So in the company, if you don't have any company, you can mention here, and then your job title and your phone number. So provide all the valid information here, and when you click on the continue button, you will be able to download this Windows 10 ISO file, which is the evaluation version of Windows 10 ISO file. So after you have downloaded this ISO file, which is the evaluation version, it's going to look like this, and at the end it has the extension ISO. So at this point you should have a USB drive which you can just insert into your Windows operating system. So let's say I just insert this USB drive into my Windows operating system, and once I insert this USB drive, you will be able to see the name of that USB drive on this device section. So when I go to my PC and you can see this is my USB drive which I have inserted, which is around 8 GB, right? So at this point you need to make sure that the data inside your USB drive, you have the backup of that data, because whenever you create a bootable USB, this data will be formatted and all cleared for the operating system, right? So let's say this is the USB which I have inserted, and then you need the ISO file. So you can just say disk or ISO file image, and from here you can select that ISO file. So I'm going to go to the location. Let's say I have a Windows ISO file here, so I'm going to choose this Windows operating system ISO file. This is the Windows 10 ISO file. And then for Windows 10, for a newer hardware, you should use this partition scheme, which is GPT. There is MBR also, which also can be used for the different hardware, but nowadays most of the partition schemes are GPT, right? So I would recommend you to use GPT for Windows 10 at least. And then for GPT, if you select GPT here, you can select NTFS for the file system here. Okay, so just choose NTFS in the file system, and then you can also give the volume label to your USB drive. So let's say I'm going to just give Windows 10 label here, and you are good to go. So the partition scheme is GPT and file system is NTFS, and you just need to insert your USB drive. For Windows 10, at least 8 GB USB drive is required, so make sure you have at least 8 GB for Windows 10. And then you need ISO file for Windows 10, let's say. And then once you are done with all those settings, you can also choose the advanced settings here, but for now we are not going to use these advanced settings. You just need to click on start, which is going to start the creation of bootable USB drive. You can see this warning also, which says all data on the device, which is my USB device, will be destroyed. So make sure you have the backup of your data on your USB drive. And once you click on OK, it's going to create your USB drive. So I'm going to just click on OK here, and then you can see it's going to start the process of creating the bootable USB drive. In my case, I'm creating a Windows 10 bootable drive using this Rufus tool. So this is how you can download and install Rufus on your Windows operating system.